This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Take a look at this. Images of a local girl with a potential case of the measles here in northern Nevada. Now, the family gave us permission to show these photos as they brace for 2 possible cases. Good evening. Now, the Washoe County Health District, the school district, and one local family are preparing to handle 2 possible measles cases. Health officials say one of the cases involves a student who attended Spanish Springs Elementary School during the disease's infectious period. We spoke to that student's mother, who did not want to go on camera tonight, but she tells us the second possible case is the student's father. She also says her family has been quarantined in their home and will not be allowed to leave until they're cleared by the health district. At this time, doctors are still awaiting lab test results to confirm it is measles. However, the health department says in both cases, the symptoms are consistent with the virus. Ryan Canaday spoke with doctors this evening and joins us now live in the studio. Ryan, if this spreads, what are the symptoms we should be looking for?
Ari, doctors tell me you will typically start to see symptoms a week or 2 after the initial exposure. It starts with a dry cough, runny nose, red or runny eyes, and a high fever. 3 to 5 days after that, you'll see a rash start to develop at the head and spread down the body. Of course, by this point, a patient should be seeking medical attention. But for the rest of us, doctors say the measles vaccination is readily available.
If it's a concern, you need to contact your pediatrician or the health department to acquire your updated vaccination series.
Emergency physician Sven Inda says the possible measles cases in northern Nevada can be very concerning, especially for people who have not been vaccinated.
There are some people that haven't, and those people are at higher risk.
These people are at such a high risk because measles is highly contagious. Doctors say there is a 90% chance for an unvaccinated person to catch the viral illness after close contact with somebody who has the measles.
Very small kids and adults are at higher risk for the complication.
But he says people shouldn't be overly concerned. Most people are immune after they receive the MMR vaccine.
Usually that's done at about 1 year and 5 years of age. So most people in our community have been vaccinated.
The vaccination isn't foolproof, but it is said to be highly effective. Family physician Amanda McGreeny says there is only a small chance that you will still catch the virus after vaccination.
Vaccine is thought that after the first dose, it's in the 90% of effectiveness, 90 to 95%, and then after the second dose, it's usually greater than 95 to 98%.
She says the most concerning part about measles is that it isn't entirely benign, meaning there are more serious complications that can occur if it isn't taken care of.
Pneumonia, in kids especially, ear infections, diarrhea, those sorts of things.
And even more serious issues can develop after a longer period of time.
One of the feared complications is 7-10 years later, people can have serious infections in their brain that cause problems.
Yeah, and the healthcare district is asking anyone who thinks they may have the measles to please call your healthcare provider, urgent care, or emergency room before you get there to minimize risk to others. Covering the big story live in the studio, Ryan Canaday, Channel 2 News.
Yeah, that's good to remember. Okay, Ryan, thank you. And Washoe County officials are working to ensure that if this is the measles, it stays contained. Now, the health district is requiring the school district to make a list of any students at Spanish Springs Elementary School who are not vaccinated or who are immunocompromised. Now, those students will be taken out of school and monitored by the health department. A letter will also be sent to families of the entire school asking everyone to keep an eye out for symptoms developing over the next 3 weeks. As for the second case, the health district says it may have affected one workplace but did not release where. Now, those who may have been exposed there will be notified and asked to check their vaccination status. And we will continue to follow this story as it develops, so stay with Channel 2 News on the air, online, and on our Facebook and Twitter pages. And for more information on measles and its symptoms, we've set up a link for you to the CDC site on our website, ktvn.com, under the blue News Links tab.